TAWE movement is challenging the status quo, especially as pertains to the Luya community. We've looked at the status of the Luya community as independence. And as the second largest community in this republic, we feel that we've gotten the short end of the stick. Whatever we are led on to, we've not been able to get it. We are fringe players when it comes to politics. We've not been able to harness numbers that we have. We have a say in national affairs. To the extent that poverty now defines us. And that's why we are saying we want to reawaken the spirit of our people to challenge the status quo, to defy the status quo. We as people have been very, very proud people and very brave people. But because of the circumstances which we find ourselves in, even just that sense of pride has disappeared. And we just become aloof to matters that really, really matter. And that's how we are saying we have to stake our claim. Nobody's going to give us whatever we need as a community. We have to fight for it. And fighting for it the way we are constituted now, it's not possible because we are so divided. And that's why we are saying those who want to divide us and dividing us, we are saying no. So that as a community, we come together and challenge the problem we face as one community. Other big communities in this country are very united. Look at the Kalenjin community; they're so united. Okay, they're smaller than the Luya community by far. Don't look at the kind of figure they're giving us, but look at them. Yeah, the share numbers. We are more, but the Kalenjin have had the presidency second time. We are united. I went almost four times now. The Kambas are united. The Luo are united. And all these united communities, look at them, they're the ones who are big political players when it comes to the affairs of this country. So where are the Luyas with their numbers? We're nowhere because we look at ourselves as small 18 sub-nations. And somebody has ensured that we look at ourselves as Sofas, as Maragolis, as Makus, as Nacholis, as Kambratis, as Wanyalas, as Marachis, those small things. But you know that we may speak different dialects, but don't speak Luya. You can speak in your mother tongue, your dialect. I speak in mine, but still we'll understand each other. That's why we call ourselves Luyas, from the same homes. That's what we're calling our people now, to come together and forget all about other differences, political differences, or economic differences. Just come together as a community so that we can begin together what is it. I'm focusing on those two because the position they hold are the ones that have entrenched this fake narrative that lawyers are in government. But are we really in government? Those positions are a product of tokenism. Mudavadi, actually, when you want to be where Mudavadi comes from, his governor is from Modi, his senator is from Modi, and I'm very sure that Raila beat even Ruto in the presidential race.
Yes.
So what can you say that Mudavadi really contributed to the president victory and be rewarded? It's nothing. And look at Mudavadi. I'm going to say that he gave the president 200,000 votes from Bungoma. We are also challenging that narrative. The powers that be also know that they did not contribute those numbers. You look at the ethnic composition of Bungoma, we've got a huge number of Sabaots who are Kalenjin. And in that town also that fairly cosmopolitan in Bungoma, and the hustler narrative really caught on with the youth. So Wetangula is riding on the wrong, on the fake wave. Also. What he wants boils down to is that the two leaders who are there to create the impression that the government of the day is inclusive. That's the only purpose they are standing there. But nothing will accrue to the community from those people that are holding. Even for them, they know that they're standing on quicksand. I keep saying that today, if the president decided to sack Mudavadi, for instance, who in the Luya nation will feel anything?
Will protest.
Will protest.
You don't think there's anyone?
Who will? Even Angola, who will? They just go to demonstrate that they just represent themselves. But if somebody touched somebody like Gashaba, has not been touched. But look at the noise from the north, from the mountain. When Raila was in government, and there were issues after the post-election, all fingers were pointing to him as the leader of that group, and people were dying on the banned. Was he arrested? Even Ruto that time, they were just talking back, and people were dying, but they arrested. They were not arrested because they have put their own community back. They know that you take those fellows, the world will even burn. But for us as lawyers, our people can be taken anywhere. Anything can happen to a person, nothing will happen. Because we are not important. The position we hold in government is not important. So that has made me ask, why are we not important and yet we are this well endowed intellectually? Look at government. You'll find lawyers who work very hard and hold positions that are given by merit. But you reach a position where now to go beyond it on some kind of political push. This is the reality of our time. I want our people to understand that politics is about allocation of resources. Not just about electing people and being controversial. At the end of the day, it's about allocating the resources. We're sitting on that table where resources are allocated on behalf of the community. For me, I'm really focusing on uniting our community. As I said, to speak with one voice. Whatever comes after that for me is irrelevant because I know I've done proper thinking and rationalized that if we speak with one voice, we don't even need to have the presidency to get the things I'm thinking about. We do think infrastructure developing, having just good roads, having water, our children having access to employment opportunities. You can do not even do with the president as long as we get together. Raila has never been the president, the law community has never been the presidency, but there are so many things that the law community has gotten by virtue of being united. The leader today, the Honorable Raila Odinga, can negotiate with any person in the government because they know he's bringing something on the table.
Yes.
And that's something Raila is bringing on the table, includes Akweluyas, because it's like our political leader even it's a misnomer. I don't oppose Raila as my political leader. I supported him. I am in Azimio. But the reality on the ground is that lawyers have surrendered even their sovereignty to Nyanza. To the extent that even people make some very demeaning jokes that if you want to go to lawyer, you have to look for Raila. For me, I believe if we speak with one voice in 2027.
Okay.
Regardless of the coalition or the political party we are going to support, and that all of us as lawyers we are there.
Do you see a situation where people from Bungoma, Transnzoia, Natembeya, Busia were put in one basket because it only happened a little bit, or not a little bit, on a large scale in 2002. Do you see such repeating itself?
It was on a very serious large scale.
Yes.
Yeah, and Omala Kijana just presented himself as an honest leader without any specific personal interest. And the people listened to him. To the extent that they defeated, that even the people of Bika ensured that Musalia Mudavadi lost. Actually, just was a for only 2 months.
And he was vice president.
And he was beaten by a fellow who was vying for councillorship. Karanga was vying to be councillor. He just said, no, he just popped up, opposed this guy and he stood. And Mudavadi lost. For that time, lawyers had decided to be very united.
Can it happen again?
It should. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because now, what alternative do we have? Because I believe if we're not united, the option that we are now currently have is oblivion. We have completely become like one of the smallest communities in the game that nobody consoles. You are looked at as a by the way. So I'm saying let us avoid that because of the numbers. We have what unites us. Let us just be united. And I believe we are going to be united. And 2027 is going to be an election again, another election. The president is going to face the ballot also. He's going to have opponents. But Zulibek can understand that he can't lose. He can very easily lose. That's why it's a democracy. This assumption that the 2027 elections were already determined, I think it's a very wrong one. That creates an impression that the president can do anything and get away with it. And those people who are feeding this information and these things, are those who are making, take some of these very, very bad policy decisions, including raising of taxes because looks like there are no consequences. But there will be very serious consequences in 2027. My only take now, my only last take on this is that we are saying, as lawyers, once the Kalenjin are done with the presidency, whether 2027 or 2032, the next president should be a Luo. Yeah. Then now justice will have been done with this country. We can now comfortably say now these big communities have had their fair share, and we will not insist on being there forever. We'll give way to another community. Yeah. Then another one gives away to another one. Eventually, we'll even have an El Molo or an Chamus as the president of this republic, and we can all feel that we belong. But we demystify even the presidency. Yeah.